Welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. This is Jackson Dynamite. Are you being a person to do? I hope you are. Today on the show, we're gonna start working on this restaurant that's been long overdue. The restaurant is gonna be built, which is gonna then lead into us going uppity here. Let me just show you real quick here. And then we're up here. We're gonna build a radio station. So we can do disc jockeying from the south and the north of the WWKBJP. So that's the plan. We're going to do that. Now, the funny thing is, while I let these spruce trees grow in, I just got this CD from taking out a skeleton guy. Does that make sense? It was literally floating after I killed a skeleton guy. So we're going to go into... Actually, we need some cobblestone. But we're going to go into the coffee shop and see if we can find ourselves a record player. Because I know the coffee shop has that, yes. Lots of stuff there. Oh, there we go. That should be good for now. So things are happening, as I've said in other episodes. The Dynamite household. We have a new Dynamite in the family. New Dynamite was born a few days ago. Very busy house now. Not that it wasn't before, but very busy. So this whole hobby here has kind of gone to the wayside. Oh, let's go. So let's do this up here. This is a new track for me. Oh yeah. Yes, I'd like a latte mate latte with less foam, more cream, and if you could hold the sugar and put some sweet and low in there, that'd be great. We're trying to watch the cancer. And let's see here. I'll take a biscotti. Yes, maybe 2 biscottis without the nuts. More chocolate if I could. It's got a little jazzy flair to it, doesn't it? Let's just let it ride. Let's let it ride. Oh yeah. So this build is actually gonna be similar to this. We're gonna try to do the foundation like that. But we are going to need some spruce. Alright, so let me go get some more spruce logs because we're gonna frame this sucker up. That's the one thing this had, was the planks on the wall there, but... Well, you cats, stay tuned. I'm gonna get some more spruce logs. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, cool. Hey, you know what's funny is I walked away from the music player, and it actually dimmed. The music settled down. I thought that was kind of cool. It like faded away, then it faded back in. Unless that was the track. That might have been the track, but we'll figure that out. So yeah, I'm gonna actually level this all out, and I'll have you guys click back in here in a second once this is all leveled out. And I got my spruce collection coming up, and then we'll start mapping out how this is gonna look. We'll probably get all the framework done, but it'll be a good head start. So we'll be back in a moment. Okay, we got a fair amount of spruce logs, so let's just start jumping up on here and seeing how high we want this to go. But that's kind of the layout. I was hoping to have a kind of a view of Oceana. So let's just try this out. And I was hoping this would go as high as, if not taller. And I wanted the roof to have a weird shape to it, something different than what we've seen before. So those are my goals. That's all I've got so far. Oop. So let me crank these posts up. Boom. And I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we just did a bit more spruce hunting because we ran out of spruce. So now we are heading back to our little construction site and we'll see what we can dig up. Try not to get blown up on the way there. Hi, little guy.
What's your name? Are you lost? Do you know where your mommy and daddy?
It was a phantom. There you go. No beds. No super capes. The door's gone. He's a little spaz, I'm a little spaz, everyone's a little spaz, 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 spaz. Good morning, sunshine. Alright, so let's go back to our construction site and figure this out. We need more food, be right back. Just trying to fix this. So we got more spruce, and now we are just going to try to frame the rest of this up, and then we'll take a gander and see where it leaves us. So yeah, like I was saying, on the home front, things are super busy. We welcomed a new little girl into our existences here on planet Earth. Lots of fun, but lots of work, as you probably can guess. So if you're going to grow up one day to be a mommy or a daddy, just make sure that you develop now, while you're young, your patient skills. And pretty much if you're going to be a parent, or get married for that matter, you got to come to grips with the fact that all the things that you like, I mean, the whole idea of it is a sacrifice. So having little kids, it's if you're holding dear to material things, then you might not be equipped for it, because they will get lost, broken, damaged, and destroyed. So you got to get to a point in your life where you realize that you just want to basically raise little people to become adults. And if you decide to do that, build up now as a kiddo, build up patience and selflessness, and those are kind of two things to get you started. Alright, so this is what we're looking for. I think this could work for this is gonna be a big restaurant. It's gonna be a big restaurant. But the roof is my other thing. I was hoping that, like, where's this starter here? Is this the point? I was hoping this whole side might also be glass as well. So we'd have glass coming up from here to here. Maybe we should move that. I don't know. Maybe we should move this pole to line up with that other pole over there. Let's see what that looks like. So that lines up. Creates a bigger opening there. I see that. Don't know if I like that. Don't know if that is what I want. Maybe we're better off putting this back, maybe moving this pole over. I'll just raise this up. Alright, let me do this and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're back, guys. Look at that. So we got the poles lined up. Don't know exactly how that's going to work. Maybe I was thinking maybe like 3 blocks of glass, just kind of like a pitched glass skylight. This, obviously, I want this all to be glass. I might even get rid of this so the glass goes right to the floor, just to give more of a view. So let me frame up the. Let me do the walls. Maybe we'll do some of this as well. Maybe that'll be glass as well. And let me do yeah, let me get some planks in here and we'll see how we fall, okay? Be back in a moment. Okay, dudes and dudettes, we have gotten those walls all sculpted together. Let's get rid of this ugly pillar. Oh gosh, it's so cliche. Okay, so this is a big flippin' restaurant. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this space. I really don't know. We'll put some loft things in there maybe, and this will be stairs. We'll work that out too. Let's do let's make the floor similar to that. Let's do the cement blocks for the floor. So let me get that cranked out, and I'll be back in a moment. 4 weeks later. Hey guys, I'm back. I think I literally am doing this part of the video 4 weeks after I did the other part of the video. Probably longer, actually, looking at the dates. Anyways, so we got the floor done. The floor is done with the restaurant we're working on here. So now what we need to do before we wrap up this chapisode is I want to move this stuff around me in my studio so I can actually get access here. I want to kind of map out maybe where things are going to go, and then we can maybe off camera I'll spruce it up with spruce up. I'm a dad, I can do it. All right, so you would come in, maybe a door. I'm trying to think. You know what? Actually, let's give some depth. We'll give some depth to the door. We'll put the door there, which means we might have to make a block there. Okay, so you'd come in, and you're gonna look around the whole restaurant. Maybe right here, you'd walk over to someone who's gonna say, "Oh, bonjour, may I take your how many are having their dinner tonight?" And you'll be like, "Well, I think there's me, and then there's me. Come this way, I'll show you your seat, la table." And then maybe here we can have some, what do we call them? Maybe love seats. So you'd have seats there, maybe. So you'd have a seat table. Seat table in the middle. Is that close? Is that too close? No, too close. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see. Put that there. Alright, so that'd be 2 seats and a table. 2 seats and a table. And then this would be the beautiful view of Oceana. And then maybe through here we can have like so that'd be table, maybe some booths. Some booths. Right? So you'd have seats, table. And maybe we'll do seats against the wall back here. And make this. Maybe we'll put, you know what this will be? This will be one of those
favorite table? I want to go to my table. My back's gonna be to the wall. I'm gonna be able to see the door. I want to make sure that when people come in this restaurant, my back's not to the door. I'm gonna sit on this table in the corner.
Stammtisch. So yeah, while I'm doing this, while I'm mapping all this out, I want to tell you a funny story. And I talked earlier about some of the tips you need to be a parent, and the selflessness and not wanting basically any personal or material things for the rest of your life.
'Cause they'll get broken.
I also want to talk about another funny thing that happened the other day. So one of my lads, I come home from work and he's already upstairs. He's gotten in trouble and he's in bed for the night. So Mrs. Dynamite's like, you might want to go just talk to him and see why he's upstairs. So we're gonna build Resturant kitchen, right? So I go upstairs and I'm like, which Dynamite was this? It was Cherry, formerly known as Blueberry Champagne. So I go upstairs and I'm like, Cherry, you know, mom's pretty upset. You know, why are you up here? Enter in the kitchen, enter out of the kitchen. This will be our massive kitchen. It'll be fantastico. This will be level 3. So anyways, I said to him, you know, why are you up here? And he looks me straight in the face, and again, I don't know the story. I don't know why he's up there. He's like,
Papa, I don't know. I don't know why I'm up here. I mean, I was down eating dinner, and then I said something, and then Mom yelled at me, and then I'm in my bedroom. I don't really understand what happened.
So then I'm like, okay. I go downstairs, say, hey, Mrs. Dynamite, so, what happened to this guy? And she tells me he was throwing silverware around in the, dining room at dinner time. And it was just funny how the two stories were so different. They were so different. But yeah, you'll get that a lot when you become a parent. And the tip that kind of comes off of that tip is you got to make sure you little seat there. You got to make sure that you stick together. You and your spouse is you're a unified force. You never, one of you can't be Disney World parent. You know what I mean? If mom says you're not doing this, dad, you got to back her up. Dad, if you say I'm doing this, moms, you got to back them up. In public, you never put each other down. Don't put each other down in front of your kids, and you gotta be a united force. Back each other up. If your kids need to see it, they need to see that whatchamacallit. You need to see that with the whatchamacallit. They just need to see that you guys are on the same page. They can't play you. Maybe this right here will be a beautiful, and we can actually work this off the kitchen maybe. I'm not sure if those exactly will go there. Maybe there'll be something like this. I'm thinking maybe like maybe put like a little bar here, right? And we'll put some stools here, maybe. And that way this will be a boom. Maybe that might work. And then maybe this right here will be like a place we can get into the bar. The bar. How's that sound? We get into the bar. And it'll overlook Oceana. Paperclip. So that gives us an idea. We will map this out. I don't know if I want an upstairs to this restaurant. I might just put rafters in. Kind of like the coffee shop. But gives us a little bit of a an idea of what we're doing here. Maybe another table there. It's just free space. Get out of the restaurant. We don't have a back door. That can be kind of sketchy sometimes too, can't it? don't know if we want to make that a back door. Maybe. We might have to work on that, just because you want to make sure that...
When I'm sitting here, if I see someone come in the front door and they're gonna get me, I can just go Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo, see you later.
Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I didn't have anything lined up to name anything, but we'll just end it here, and now you see the restaurant is coming along. And if my wife is watching, I love you, honey. Let's build something together out of popsicle sticks. And if my kids are watching, it's really, really too late. You must go to bed. And if you're still watching, awesome. Subscribe. Find me on Twitter at jacksondynamite.com and all that jazz. And hope to have you back on here next time when I get a free moment. All right, catch you later. Bye-bye.